So after 11 o'clock in the night, is as a force of habit, you'll always find me on my bed because see, this is what happens with it. I have a host of books lying just besides me, and I invest my time reading it while lying down on the bed. So this is why you always find me here and nowhere else.
So you mentioned a very important fact that you are interested in constitutional law as well as in criminal law. So
Mm-hmm.
my few questions will be based on these two papers. So why do you think criminal law and constitutional laws are more important than any other paper?
Because they are related to two most significant systems that deal with human interaction and behavior and help in maintaining the order and rule of the day. Constitutional law deals with how a country and its institutions and systems work within that law and that legal framework, of which the criminal law is the most important part because in human existence, the nature and intent of humanity is always at question because the human behavior per se is capitalist. So a man is an animal desirous of joy, desirous of self-serving ideas, and is desirous of maximizing his own or her own pleasures. So what happens is uh, this leads to commitment of certain commitment to certain action, which ultimately turn out to be of malified intention. So those malified intentions are a result of certain behaviors that are considered illegal and they are prohibited by the law. So those behaviors are criminal in nature and they are offensive as well. So what happens is certain things are necessarily very important to be prohibited at the outset itself because they tend to result in the loss of human lives. They are unfair to the existence of human law and order, and they are not fair. And they are considered bad because nobody in their ideal state asserts to a system which is surviving at the cost of somebody else. Where on the one hand of the transaction is somebody who loses something which is very dear to their essence and existence, while somebody gains at the cost of the other side. So to maintain that balance and to continue that fair play, criminal law becomes very essential. That is why it should be it should be the second most important thing
Do
that one
you
should read.
do you think constitutional law and criminal law are interrelated?
Yes. In fact, these are two these are two laws which are substantive laws, part of the corpus of substantive laws. So they are principally related, they are thematically related, and they are functionally related as well.
So, what do you think of the Article 20, which talks of double jeopardy? And there is also a subtle hint of double jeopardy in CRPC as well. So, can you throw some light on that?
Double jeopardy is a principle where one must not be convicted twice for the same action or for the same crime. Now, what happens is this is a constitutional principle and this is a legal principle in in the criminal sense as well. One cannot be held responsible for the similar crime twice, or for the same crime twice. not similar crime. You can be held responsible for similar number of crimes as many times as you commit the crime, but you cannot be held responsible twice for the same crime. Matlab, it should not happen twice. The act of one crime amounts to one whole term of either you being incarcerated in jail or you paying the sum of monetary amount as a result, or you getting hanged till comes under the rarest of rare provision, or is interpreted in that light. So in the same way, criminal procedure also deals with it, because what happens is, if we see through the lens of constitution, it is a principle